Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I'm going to do the BookBuds second original tag. I was tagged in a video by Pat at BookChat by Pat8668. I'm going to repeat what Pat said to properly credit the creators of this tag. This is the BookBuds second original tag. They have recently revived this tag. Pat was tagged by @BookBuds. Here's what they had to say about this tag. The BookBuds tag, original, our second original tag. So excited. We're all BookBuds here on BookTube, so let's have some fun with our buds and see who has the strength of character to help us out of some unusual circumstances. If you do this tag, please tag @BookBuds so they can check out your answers. Remember, you can answer with people who have already done this tag, even with the original BookBuds creators. Just have fun with it. And there's 7 prompts in this tag. The first question is, you're stuck on a deserted island and can only bring one booktuber bud, but all their books would come with them. Who would you want to be stuck with? I have to admit, as usual, I kind of can't keep it to one, so I did pick a couple. The first is John at Disquieting Dragons LH3ZM. His favorite genre is horror. He also reads fantasy, sci-fi, nonfiction, and more. I just think he'd have a lot of books that I like to read. And he's also a super nice person, so if I'm going to be stuck on a desert island with somebody, it's good to be stuck with a super nice person or you're going to get along with. The second I'm going to choose is Tia at Tia Chu. I get a lot of great suggestions from Tia's videos. So I think there'd be many books that she'd have that I would enjoy reading. Like John, she's a super nice person, and if you're going to spend time on a deserted island, it's good to spend time with somebody you're going to get along with. The second prompt is, you accidentally rob a bookstore with a booktuber bud by walking out with 100 books. You spend a year behind bars with them, but now you can read and do videos together. Who would you get locked up with? I'm going to pick Sui at Sui's Book Banter. She likes a lot of K-pop and K-dramas, and she reads books about them. She reads YA. She reads a bunch of other genres. And she makes a fair amount of videos with her daughter, so she's used to making videos with other people, which you don't see all that much of on BookTube. The BookBuds are an exception to that, and a few others, but most of us are solo. The third prompt is, you magically get trapped in a murder mystery you are reading. Another booktuber bud joins you to solve the mystery. Who do you want to join you? That would be Nix at Nix Reads. Her favorite genre is mysteries. Her favorite author is Agatha Christie. I'm not a huge fan of mysteries. I only enjoy mysteries when I like the characters. I'm not really interested in guessing the solution to a mystery. So if Nix was joining me in this, she would be able to take the lead on it. We'd have a much greater likelihood of solving the mystery. The fourth is, you magically get trapped in a fantasy novel fighting dragons and casting spells. Which booktuber bud do you choose to bring in with you to save the day? I'm going to choose Stephanie at Stephanie Bookish. She reads a lot of fantasy novels, and I figure she can probably translate the knowledge she gets from them to real life and take the lead in this battle fighting dragons and casting spells. The fifth prompt is, you are stuck in a cloud of sadness, hitting a reading funk, feeling totally uninspired. Which booktuber bud can pick you up with her positively? I'm going to pick a couple here. The first is Jamie Falk at Jamie Falk. She's a very positive person. She's going through some difficult times right now, but she still is very positive in her videos, and she still answers all the comments people have, this despite the fact that she has over 50,000 subscribers. The second person I pick is Kelly at Books I'm Not Reading. Like Jamie, she's kind of going through a difficult time now too. And also like Jamie, it doesn't affect her videos. She's positive. She's positive in the comments. So she would be a person that could uplift me if I was feeling down. The sixth prompt is, your arms are in cast for 2 months and a booktuber bud is going to edit all your videos for you. Who edits them and why? See up front, this is a little bit difficult to answer this because if someone was a really good editor, you might not notice too many examples of them actually editing. It might be seamless. But I do have some people here that come to mind. One is @BarkNewsZ, who edits the videos of Smitty at Booksmitten. This is a bit of a cheat because Smitty is a book bud, but I don't actually know Bark Norris. But when I watched the most recent video Smitty released, which was A Historic Life in Books, the Sir Isaac Newton book tag, I really liked how it was edited by @BarkNorZ. So, in effect, I'm going to have a book bud edit my videos. And it would be contingent upon her agreeing to do them because, as I said, she's not a book bud of mine. She's a book bud of Smitty's. Another I would choose is Kayla at Reading with Kayla V. I think she does a great job editing her videos. I just love her presentation. And she's pretty new at this too, so that makes it extra impressive. Another is John at Disquiet and Dragons -LH3ZM. He's just another who does a great job editing his videos. I just love his presentation. Everything about his videos. He just has a great presentation. The seventh prompt is, you press a button and instantly have read all the books that a booktuber bud has already read. Which bud would you pick and why? I have several for this one. The first is Pat at Book Chat with Pat 8668. She reads a lot of classic books, and I have issues with classic books. So if I had automatically read all the books she's read, I would have read a lot of classics, and then after I've read them, I could get an idea of which ones I might want to reread again, or what similar books I might like to read. Another is Nigel at Reading Ideas, _UZ9XK. Like Pat, he also reads a lot of classic books. And he reads a lot of modern classics, which I would say, mid-20th century, 60s, 50s, around that period, which I might not be aware of. Instantly reading all the books he's read would introduce me to a lot of classics that I might not otherwise be aware of. And then I would see which ones I might want to reread and what similar ones I might want to read. Another is Roy at Roy Reads Everything. His YouTube name is an apt one. He reads from many genres, many time periods. Many of the books I've never heard of. So this automatically reading the books he read would expose me to a lot of books that I probably would have never come upon. And another is Justin at Triumphal Reads. He reads mostly nonfiction. He reads books about nature. He reads a lot of history books, mainly ancient to medieval history books. And automatically reading all the books he read would just give me a tremendous amount of knowledge. And finally, I'm going to mention Milena at Milena Milano 8833. Reading all the books Milena read would give me the opportunity to become familiar with Milena's tastes in books some more. She's always a great commenter on my videos, but it'd be interesting to get that quick burst of knowledge about what her reading tastes are. And just going to read what BookBud said at the end of this final prompt. There's no need to tag additional people because you basically just tagged everyone that you mentioned. Let your book buds know you mentioned them, and let's see what they do with this tag. If you're watching this tag video and you would like to do it, please consider yourself tagged. So I second that. If anybody who's watching this, if you'd like to do it, please do it. Or if you'd like to reply to any of the prompts in my comments, please do that too. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe. Please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos. I hope you're having a wonderful reading week, and I hope you're having a wonderful week in general.